Yo, grand afternoon, everybody. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology with the Astro-Weather Weekend for Friday, May 10th, Saturday, May 11th, and Sunday, sleep on it, Sunday, May 12th. Wow, May is moving, Taurus season. We got 9 days left of the birth chart sale, sun, moon, rising. Hit me up. 65 minutes live over Zoom, only $100, normally $125. You receive the recording, live questions, videos of your planetary placements, and the same thing for the big shebang, normally $260, $203, Taurus, sun, moon, risings, custom video summary, a mini movie of your life, 40 to 50 minutes, along with current audio transits, of the natal chart, current and future, along with videos of your planetary placements, $203. Great deal for all my Taurus, sun, moon, risings, and happy birthday, Taurus. Hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you had a wonderful week. Enjoyed the Taurus super new moon. The moon's in Gemini. We got a Gemini Cancer moon weekend tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. So when you see this, it may be 3-4 hours away, and I'll leave it open till about 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You can still sign up. 70 minutes tonight over Zoom. A mini astrological coffee talk special event looking at Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, the chart of September 1st. The retrograde ends October 11th, but the energy goes from September 1st to November 19th. And I'm giving you insights and tips, looking at the chart, but also looking forward, right? As it goes back November 19th, 2024 to 2044, how do we take this energy and move forward properly, being prepared for Pluto Aquarius? And yes, we're at the age of Aquarius. So this is a powerful coffee talk. If you can't make it live, or if you miss it and you want to pay for it later, hey, just reach out to me. BigEAstrology@gmail.com, $11. It's worth it. And then start thinking about next Saturday. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, right? My mom's in heaven. I'll be saluting to her. I miss my mom. But the mother of my children, my beautiful wife, will be honoring her this weekend, and my mother-in-law. So I'm excited for all you mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. And, listen, you guys are always going to be near and dear to my heart, right? It's all about mama. But this is a nice energy, right? Coming off the Taurus super new moon, the Gemini moon, as we look at it at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, it's at 25 degrees. So basically 29 on the East Coast, midnight, it will go to 0 Cancer. And then so all of Saturday, Sunday, and un poquito Monday morning, you will have this Cancer moon. All right, so that's what's on the agenda. And obviously this Gemini moon today, you guys, it's squaring Neptune in Pisces. So you can feel that, a little confusion. And listen, I thought I was going to come on here with the Astro Weather asking for your prayers and assistance because we couldn't find our bearded dragon, our pet, my son's pet, but the family pet, Goldie, our bearded dragon. She was missing since yesterday afternoon outside in our yard. And my mother-in-law found her today. And it made my wife so happy. And when the boys get home from school, they'll be happy because we were like, oh my God, did a bird come along and take Goldie away and this and that? But she's safe and sound. She's so smart. She climbed up in a bougainvillea, whatever tree, bush, bougainvillea. And she was off the ground and she was just like sunbathing, and just lit up when she's happy. She's very bright yellow, goldish. And so we call her Goldie Girl. And my mom used to love her too. So good news in the Taylor house. Everything's fine. I recorded an amazing podcast today, and it should be coming out. I may release it Saturday, maybe just release it on Monday. Okay. But it's with Miss Loretta Taylor, who's a spiritual life coach, and Loretta Sharing Group. And you'll see it, but it's episode 205 of my Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast. And then coming up this week, I'll be recording podcasts with Anjani Segrest, incredible Awaken the Dream School astrologer, really focusing on the series Goddess of Harvest, the Taurus energy, but her herbs and her herbalist business that she makes from her own garden. And then also Amy Robeson, is returning, and I can't wait for that. So I've got some real heavy hitters coming up. And just so you know, I will be recording most of my podcasts with my guests and then airing them. And I will still try to come on live once a week as well. All still Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast, but just, making some minor adjustments. And I will still, do some guests live. And I got some heavy hitters coming up even after these three amazing ladies as well. So stay tuned. June and May and June should be a very interesting and powerful month on the Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast with BigEAstrology. So let's get to the chart. We're still in Taurus season. Okay, we're starting to get into that final decan, okay, from 20 to 29 degrees. And you're gonna see that Taurus Capricorn decan definitely, has got more of that status and completing things. And these are the Tauruses that are maybe a little less stubborn and they're more initiating. Okay. So, but the Gemini moon, you're finishing up today with the Gemini moon, and really just watch the communication squaring Neptune. There could be things misinterpreted, missaid. You can feel kind of a little underwater and dreamy tonight, but it's also opportunities for growth, to envision a new spiritual path, to be mentally and emotionally creative, right? And then that Cancer moon will trine the Saturn and Neptune over Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Should be a nice, deep inner knowing with the Cancer moon weekend. All right, so let's get to the chart for the Astro-Weather Weekend, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Oh, and the next coffee talk is Saturday, May 18th. Next Saturday, 12 p.m. noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 hours, $20. We're going to look at the transit, the one-year transit. This is important. The great benefic, abundance, fortune, wisdom, knowledge, beliefs, Jupiter in Gemini, May 25th. And I believe it's to June 1st, 2025. It's the year transit. Jupiter in Gemini is debilitated there. But Jupiter is such an abundant planet. It could really bring some really good things to the Gemini sun, moon risings and that energy. And the second hour, we're going to look at the young legend that passed away way too soon, Aaliyah's birth chart, the singer, the actress, R&B singer, pop star. Like, she was on the verge of being so huge, was already doing great stuff in movies, was going to be in the Matrix series, all that stuff. Yeah, Aaliyah gone too soon. And her chart is kind of heavy. You don't want to remember she married R. Kelly too early and was mixed with Jay-Z and Dame Dash and all that stuff. And yeah, Aaliyah's birth chart, died on a plane crash down in the Bahamas, coming back for the MTV Music Awards. Yeah. So, all right. That's it. BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Hit me up and let's get to the Astro-Weather Weekend. Pew. All right. So, not necessarily looking or focused on one particular ascendant because we're looking for the whole day, right? Although this is the Virgo rising. And Juno's still there. The Lilith is still here in Libra with the South Node. Okay, so we're dealing with this energy. And what's interesting, though, today, the Lilith, it's in a trine to Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. So even for Friday, this is where we could see some interesting things that could be affecting the generations, like the United Nations voting. Obviously, 25 countries didn't vote. US and Israel said no to have Palestine be an official group of the United Nations. And, there's a lot going on with all that. There's a lot going on in our country, besides all the confusion and deception of the entertainment industry and Kendrick and Drake battles and this and that, and trying to create another whatever, Tupac Biggie war. Just understand that you don't want to get caught up in the media and the television and even social media. There's a lot of literally deception and confusion, right? This Gemini moon, right? In a mundane chart, the moon represents the people. So Gemini, who actually Kendrick and Tupac are, right? That's in play there. And the whole AI stuff and the deception of the music industry and Diddy and Jay-Z and Lucienne Green, all that silliness. But really for you guys, it's still breathing with the lungs. It's Friday, it's date night, relationships, chocolate, your money. And so talk, communicate, right? Plan for the mother and the girlfriend or wife and the baby's mother of your life for this weekend. And here we go, the 20 degrees. So we're in the energy of the last 9 days of my Taurus birth chart sale. But it's the final decan, Taurus Capricorn. All right. Very grounded, very connected, practical, to nature. And you're seeing this stellium, right? Sun, Uranus. So this is where you're out in nature. You can get the downloads. You can get the insights. We could have some extreme weather going on this weekend that really, affects things. But also this could be the weekend where you're being extremely innovative, where you are connecting and doing things with the gold, silver, the crypto, diversifying your funds, investing, right? Expanding, getting, expansion or sudden, floods of money, different things like that, putting different things into your business, right? Opening up your throat chakra. And Venus is catching up. So Venus is going to be, it's already in that realm of the conjunction to Uranus and the sun. All right. We still have the Chiron, right? You see Mercury's getting closer and closer to joining the party in Taurus, just about 5-6 days away from that. And then, the nodes, right? You saw I did my show the other night, and that node is going to switch. But to, January 11, 2025, we've got to still initiate, be assertive, brave, and courageous with the Aries North node and the Libra South node. No negative people or relationships that are way out of whack and out of balance, and choose the harmony, fairness, and peace. And this is where, you see things like with the UN and considering and recognizing Palestine, where it's, instinctually, everyone knows it's the right thing to do, right? And we need to not have laws or rules or people, treating Palestinians like they're not real or not a nation or not human, right? It's not justice, fairness. Okay. So that's what you're seeing with the Lilith Libra energy. Obviously, soon Neptune will go retrograde, and what the Pluto's doing, right? Still at the 2 degrees. And remember, September 1st, it gets back to the analytic critical degree in Capricorn. Okay. And that's the chart we'll be looking at tonight, September 1st for Coffee Talk. You really don't want to miss it. Just $11, well worth it. It's going to be very fascinating. I'm excited to present that tonight live, Memorex. So, tap in, that moon's going to go to Cancer, and you'll see really Saturday, I would say Saturday night, right? Because it'll get to 0, 6, 12. No, you'll see it early Sunday morning in the trine to Saturn. Okay. So we'll look at that as we go through the Astro-Weather, that Cancer moon. But it's where we can have that deep inner knowing, and you have to trust your intuition, what your senses are feeling. But it can be a very positive energy. And the Cancer's moon will be sextiling on Sunday afternoon, that Taurus sun. And Taurus and Cancer, out of all the sextiles in astrology, Taurus Cancer is very similar, just like Virgo Scorpio is. Not every sextile is, like Aries Gemini, they're close. Both like to move fast, but different energies. A little bit of the Sag Aquarius. Freedom, travel, knowledge, communicating, independence. You'll see that as well. But so that's Friday. Enjoy it. Date night, definitely pleasure, beauty, chocolate, romance. Tell your significant other how much you value them, appreciate them, and love them. Use the throat chakra. Communicate Friday. All right. Express your thoughts and feelings, and Show your worthiness of love. All right. That's Friday, May 10th. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. And my Knicks are going to win tonight. And I think Minnesota's going to go up 3-0 on Denver. Now, Denver could surprise and win game 3 on the road, but we'll see. But yeah, that's a little sports update for you. Knicks and Minnesota are both up 2-0, but Minnesota's going home and the Knicks are going to Indiana. I do believe the Knicks may lose tonight in a close one, 111-107. And I think Minnesota puts up a 3-0 lead on Denver. I would say 105-100. All right. So that's it. Let's get to Saturday, May 11th, BigEAstrology Astro-Weather Weekend. Pew. All right, it's a Saturday. So we're looking at 12 noon Eastern, not that 4 p.m. You know, I was busy Friday morning, working, podcasts, coaching. I'm a busy man. Then I got coffee talk tonight. So this is Saturday, Sabado, May 11th. Okay, Lucy. So you see that sun and look at the moon, right? Cancer. This is the Cancer rising. So 7 degrees. I thought it would be 6, but 7 degrees. Okay, and so it will finish up at around 13 East Coast, 14 West Coast. Okay, and that's where you'll see early Sunday morning. You'll be waking up. If you wake up 4 or 5 a.m., you're going to be experiencing that energy. You'll feel it for a bit of the trine, okay, to Saturn. But Saturday is a day of definitely home and family, checking on your garden, nurturing, and really Cancer, the moon. How fitting is it on Mother's Day that the moon is at home in Cancer? That's letting you know, love on your mom, safety, security, you know, tap in, give her a call, go visit her if you know, are far away, but honor your mothers. And the Taurus sun, okay, Venus is starting to, you know, move a little faster, okay? So you're seeing, right, it jumped up from 13 to 15, so it's getting closer, and this stellium, it's on and popping. Well, you'll really be in the stellium on Saturday because Jupiter's now 26 degrees. Remember, Jupiter, May 25th, goes into Gemini. May 23rd, Venus goes in. So Venus is going to like zoom past the Sun, Uranus, and Jupiter. And that's where you're going to have this great benefic stellium really coming up in the next, you know, week and a half, right? We're going from May 11th, Saturday, right? So when you get to like May 18th, 19th, you're going to see Venus just like, vroom, like bye Sun, Uranus and Jupiter, adios. And, you know, by that time you'll see Mercury is getting ready to jump in and join the party, but it won't catch up, okay? So, you know, really Saturday is a day for, you know, in the Mars North Node conjunction, okay, is getting tighter. And so this is where you've got to assert yourself, right? This is great for sports, but Mars in Aries is super competitive. And this is where you initiate, you take charge, you start your own business, you go for the raise and a promotion, especially you guys going through the nodal return of Aries. And maybe even the reversal. There could be a lot of changes going on in your life that are something that's completely karmic fated and unexpected. Very different from how you've been for the last, you know, 9 or 18 years. All right. And that Cancer moon will also get to a place where it's squaring, right? Squaring Lilith, and then we'll square the Libra South node. Okay, so you're going to experience that energy as well. But, you know, starting off on Saturday morning as you awaken, especially on the East Coast, you know, more like early Saturday if you're going out 5 a.m., you know, you could feel like a little insecure about relationships, or like, I don't know if I'm getting the right gift from my mom, or if you've had trouble with mom in the past and you guys haven't been talking, like, I guess I got to make things right for Mother's Day, you know, and you should honor your parents, people. It's biblical, it's spiritual, but it's karmic. Like, always forgive mom and dad and love on them and honor them. You'd have to see their birth charts to see what they went through and all that they dealt with. You understand? Astrology is your soul remembering. It's the map of your life, but it's also where you can see that you have to have compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy, not just for yourself. Definitely Saturn Pisces, do it for yourself first. It's all about self-love. But for your parents, your siblings, your kids, others, we're all great gifts. We're all complex and we're all one of one, but we all are so imperfect. Okay. And this Sun Uranus, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this is a Saturday, but Sunday, you are going to have a Mother's Day, some downloads, some innovative things to think about or do for your mom, or just say sorry. Say something just so transformative to your mother and let her know that you see her, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but that you love her and you value her. Okay, your mother's worth it. And you can say this to your mother that's passed on. She's listening, right, Ma? My mom, oh my God, I talk to my mom on the regular, and I am in a constant state of love and gratitude. I had the best parents ever. I really am so blessed. Saturn, 17 degrees. You know, it's in that final decan of the Mercury. Okay, I mean the second decan, Pisces, Cancer, but the lunar mansion behind it is Mercury. Okay, so this is where you have to have discipline with the positive self-talk, the boundaries, and your spiritual rituals. Very important, especially as this moon starts to, on Sunday, square. This is where you don't want to, get into arguments or limit or restrict anything with your mom. And don't play into the fear and anxiety. Like, oh, my mom and I, the last time we talked, we had a bad communication, bad conversation. I don't even want to get into it. No, call her, call your mother and tell her you love her. She deserves it and you deserve it. Forgiveness is a freedom. All right. Secret Saturday. All right. Let's have this good Cancer Moon weekend for Mother's Day. All right. All right. That's Saturday. Let's get to Sunday, May 12th, and the Astro-Weather. All right. And the moon, like I said, will finish up at about really 14 degrees. So when we look at it Sunday morning, okay, 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, it should be at about 20, 21 degrees in the sign of Cancer. BigEAstrology, Astro-Weather Weekend. Pew. Just another sleep on a Sunday. Oh, that's my mommy day. Oh, happy Mother's Day, Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day. 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Yeah, that Cancer moon, 20 degrees. There you go. All right, so we'll finish up at about 26 on the East Coast, 27. So early Monday morning, I think about a little bit before 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and 3 a.m. on the West Coast, the moon will enter Leo for Monday, Tuesday, and a tiny little bit of Wednesday. Okay, so 2.5 days, 60 hours. So that lets you know what you're dealing with, for basically getting into Monday with the Leo moon. Okay, so, and obviously early in the morning while you're still barely getting up on Monday, it'll be opposing Pluto. Could be interesting on the Monday news, okay, and stuff like that. But so this Cancer moon, right, early in the morning, coming off that square, the trine, the Saturn, it's really very nice in terms of just reestablishing, honoring your mom, your grandma, right, the lineage through your mom. And this is where you can see, like, wow, I had no idea my mom was so spiritual, so compassionate, and my grandma was too, and she was this, that, and that. Like it's important to understand your soul family, your tribe, but also the ancestry, right? And through the mother's lineage, that Cancer moon is feeling good at home. And it's sextiling the sun, Uranus, and Jupiter on Sunday. Very harmonious. Venus is moving along, and you're really starting to feel this conjunction a lot tighter. Okay. And Sunday, I'm telling you, innovative downloads, different things that can really change. Now, Sun conjunct Uranus and Taurus, could it bring some extreme weather some places on Sunday? Yeah. And all this energy is getting closer to sextiling the Neptune. Anytime you have Neptune in the 29th degree, before it goes retrograde in Pisces, this is definitely an area where we can deal with extreme flooding and extreme deception in the media, television. America's birth chart, fourth house of the homes. That's what you're seeing. A lot of lies and deception through the television. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Don't let it confuse you. And obviously, early Sunday morning, the moon will trine Neptune. So Sunday night, you're going to have some dreams. So tap in, set the positive intentions when you're going to bed that you want your soul to travel out of your crown, third eye, right? Get that crystal, third eye. I would sleep Sunday night. I sleep with my crystals under the pillow, and even if you have pajamas in your pockets, but you can really guide and tap into your spirit guides and have your soul travel out of the heart, crown, or third eyes chakra. Okay, and be very tapped into that. And you see this Mercury getting closer and closer in Aries to Taurus. So. Still Sunday, very direct. And look at this, Mother's Day. The node shifted 14 degrees. So, it's very symbolic that the node shifts on Mother's Day. And really, you're getting closer and closer to, getting into that south node. It's still in the Venus lunar mansion, North Node in Aries. 0 to 13.2 is the south node. So right now it's still about the focus of relationships in terms of you having to be independent, right? So I would say this is the time before it shifts to the 13th degree to still go start the own business or initiate the relationship that you want with self, increasing your self-love, right? As it separates from the Chiron moon, but also to get the raise. Like I deserve it. Mars is there too, right? Get there and get the promotion. But like I've been working hard, I've been grinding, I deserve it. Okay. Series Goddess of Harvest still rocking in Capricorn at the 21 degree. I'll be starting that series hopefully the end of next week. And obviously we got the Pluto Aquarius, 2 degrees. So Virgo Juno and the Lilith. Where are you at now, Lilith? Hi, Lily. So, look at this from Mother's Day. Oh, it went back into Virgo, you guys. So that's not accidental, right? Virgo, the Virgin Mary, Lilith, Juno, back in Virgo for Mother's Day. Do you see that? See, that's some astrology good and astrology nerd stuff, but honestly, that lets you know, right? Being of service to your mother is an instinctual thing. So make it right with mom, call her, love on her, and it's opposing Neptune. This is where you've got to trust your own intuition and be like, I know my mom told me to never call again, or she hates me, or I hate her, but you know what? Forgive, move on. It's so important, all right, people? I talk to my mom in the spiritual realm, but if I could hug her, kiss her, or say I love you to her one more time, it would mean the world to me, okay? So that's the Astro-Weather Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Love on your mom. Trust me. because the last time I saw my mom, I kissed her hand and told her that I loved her and she'd be all right. And that's what I thought. I never thought that I would ever see her or talk to her again. Not in a million years. My mother survived the COVID. She died of the pneumonia because they didn't give her the medicine. You and I could die of pneumonia if we don't get the antibiotics. So, just so you guys understand and understand, always, always honor and love your mother. All right, so that's Sleep On It Sunday. BigEAstrology. Happy Mother's Day. And I love you all. All right, love you, Ma. All right. Astro-Weather Weekend, Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day. Pew! All right, y'all, that's the Astro-Weather Weekend. Forgive me, I was, just missing my mom, getting upset. It's not easy. This fall will be the third anniversary, September 21st, of my mother passing and me almost dying. And so this is the second Mother's Day without her. And it's still not easy. Okay? So, like I said, sleep with your crystals. Enjoy the Cancer moon. Lilith and Virgo for Mother's Day is like, mwah. Feel it in the root chakra. Be of service to your mother. Whatever you can. Your wife, whoever. And be willing to admit to being wrong and say sorry and forgive. It's okay to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and apologize. To your mother, to your friend, to anybody. Okay? So many people are too prideful and do wrong and then can't admit to it and ever say it out loud. And that's an imperfection of humanity and human beings. And we got to be better and do better. A lot of people have wronged me in the last 3-4 years, and they haven't said sorry or apologized. And I don't expect it. It's all right. But, I know for myself, I'm far from perfect, and I apologize to my wife and my kids and my mother-in-law when I'm wrong. And I feel good in doing so. You know what I mean? So, I love you guys. You can still sign up for Coffee Talk tonight. Obviously, by the time this gets up, it'll be about 5 p.m. Eastern, but that's okay. You got to about 6:30 p.m. Eastern. BigEAstrology@gmail.com, $11. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, Friday night, tonight, May 10th. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and you can pay for the recording, $11, 70 minutes. It is going to be a stone groove. I'll be back on Monday with the Leo moon, doing astro weather for the week, Monday through Thursday. And look for my podcast, episode 205, Knowledge is Love, with Miss Loretta Taylor. Astro-Weather Weekend, May 10th, 11th, 12th. Happy Mother's Day. Love you, Ma. Happy Mother's Day to my mother-in-law, Lauren, and to my beautiful wife, Alana. And to all you mothers out there, all my clients, and from my OGs, right? From the Evelyns to the Kimberly, to the Bellas, to the Paulines. Oh my God, who else? All the mothers out there. There's somebody else, to Sunny, Jacqueline, all you great mothers out there. Loretta, my guest, Anjani, Amy. I appreciate you guys, and God bless the women. All right, you guys are amazing. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Happy Mother's Day. Astro-Weather Weekend. Peace.